Hello guys, welcome to the video 2 or the step 2 of building passive income through cryptocurrencies. And in this series I will be teaching you on how to build passive income with a small account and how to be financially free with me by 2025. So this is the second video of the series and I strongly encourage you watch the previous one where I introduce you cryptocurrency bots and what platforms we use, the safety of it, why we are doing it, how to mitigate the risks, and also most importantly the concepts behind what we are doing. If not, you will fall under the category of an impatient investor, which was just like me a few years back, who would guaranteed to lose their money. So I strongly advise to go and watch the first video. It's a few minutes, but those few minutes would pay you back handsomely. So today it's a very interesting video. So I will be setting up uh, this crypto bot today, and I will teach you how to get the settings, how to set up the entry points, how to figure out where to enter, and also how to mitigate your risks. And in the next video we will be discussing on how to mitigate the risks in case your trade goes south and how to still make profit on that. So hang on tight guys. If you want, you can take down a note or you can just save this video for later, and make sure that always you follow the steps correctly. So for today's example, we'll be taking TRX USDT, which is Tron. It's a coin that has been in the market for a while, and why I'm choosing Tron here is the reason is its price action at the moment. So that's the fundamental rule number one on where we should enter. On my previous video, I discussed the importance of these martingale systems and the dollar cost averaging bots. And their superiority over a conventional trade in non-pinpoint accurate entry. Because if you are not a smart, experienced trader, entering a market based on your judgment can be wrong most of the time. So these guys make sure that your risk is quite mitigated, even though you're not experienced as an a decade old trader. Okay, so here in this platform link I have given you in the previous video, and in this video also I will make sure to drop the link. So there would be no cost for this platform, and I have used this for over 4 years now, and I have my personal bots running here, and this is an account that I have used to teach my audience on how to build this passive income strategies. So this is the 4-hour time frame of Tron, and let's minimize and see. So it seems like the market is now currently stagnating after a strong bull run. So you see the price of Tron has previously also reached here somewhere in November last year, and now in 2023 January it has come here again. So the previous price experience was quite low, but we don't know what's going to happen next. That's where these DCA guys come in handy for us, because if we are not professional accurate traders, we would not know whether the price is going to go up or the price is going to go down. So you tend to risk a lot of money. So even though you see the candles in a very small manner, this is a 4-hour time frame. So even though you place a stop loss, that stop loss is going to be gigantic, and it's going to take out major proportion of your small account. Okay, so what we are going to do is, now we check the 4-hour time frame and we see that the market is stagnating. So let's just do some measurements here. So you see the lowest price here is somewhere around 0.062 cents, and the highest price here is about 0.064 cents, right? So what we're going to do is, let's just check whether we can have a measurement here. Yes, we have a measuring tool. So we see that the price from the origins of this bull run has risen about 25%, and in this stagnation period, it has swayed between somewhere in the 8% region. So if you are going to take an accurate trade hereafter, you will have to either wait to see whether it breaks the 0.65 mark and retests it to take a bull trade, or whether to see whether it's going to break the 0.59 mark to see whether it's going to retrace back to the previous 0.55 position. But in the DCA system, what we are going to learn today, we don't have to be that accurate, and we don't have to wait, make our money wait in the account doing nothing for this moment. Okay, so please make sure that you set aside this amount, and this will be withdrawn in 2025, right? Okay, so this is the 4-hour time frame. Just for the purpose of sake, let's just check the 15-minute time frame, and we see the price is again ranging here, and it's at quite low level down here, and it has retested this 0.062 mark 3 times. So what we're going to do now is we are going to see, going back to the 4-hour time frame, let's see, let's go to the daily time frame first and see what's our potential upside. Let's say just broke this, and our potential upside is about 43%. The potential downside is about 21%, right? Okay, that's what we are going to capture in wherever the direction that the trade would go down, right? Okay, coming to the settings now. For this test trade, I'll be taking a trade with you guys, and I'll be employing a small capital, and I also want you guys to only employ a small capital. So what we're going to do now is we are going to the AI strategy is going to give you two options. One is the balanced option, and one is the conservative option. I have described what price scale, volume scale, and safety orders in the previous video, and please make sure that you go and watch it, and the importance and the learning factors, the important factors that you should learn about those stuff. Now, coming back to the settings, I would advise, if you are quite new, go with the AI strategy, but also if you want to customize it and go by your guess, you can easily do it as well. So when I am going to my customized settings, what I usually do is I click this copy parameters to manual settings. So these parameters will be copied, right? So the take profit ratio is 1% in this standard, and the price scale is 1.5%. What it means is every time the price drops 1.5%, you will be instructing this DCA bot to buy another chunk of Tron as a order. Okay, and here we advise it to make sure to buy 1.5 times the volume of asset of the previous order. So every time it goes down, it will be buying Tron in increasing volumes of 1.5 times up to 8 times, right? So the most important thing is we'll have to check, are we going to trade this conservatively, or are we going to take quite a risk? So I would strongly advise to take a conservative move, especially in this point, because our downside now is about 21%. So let's see how many safety orders we can tolerate to open. How we can do that is by multiplying 1.5 by 8. That 1.5 comes from the price scale, which is 1.5% drop of a price, and number of orders is 8. So 8 into 1.5 is about it's about 12%. So we can tolerate about a 12% drop in this market here. And now let's say the conservative one. In the conservative one, you can see the price scale is still 1.5, but the safety orders are 15. So it's 15 safety orders, that is 15 into 1.5, and that would be 22.5. So ideally this could tolerate a 22.5 drop, and our potential expected drop is 20 somewhere 6 to the maximum retraced order block, and it's 19%. So you see, if we go by conservative mode, our bot would not run out of capital, and it will be healthy and still running. to see how long it's going to run, even though in a worst crash, let's just go to a shorter time frame. Let's move to the 15-minute time frame. Let's enlarge this price scale, right? So let's take somewhere like this, and let's just check the measurement of one bull leg up. So this is about 0.75%, and once it has retraced, it has come back to about 2.17%. So every time it goes down, it tends to make about 1.5 to 2% move up again, just as a retracement. This retracement part would be our kingpin in capturing our profit. See, now it has gone down, and now let's see how much it has retraced about 2.23%. So that's very important, because that's important to note our take profit ratio. So I'll keep the take profit ratio at 1%, and let's stick to the conservative settings, simply because we see that the lowest potential down is 19%, and we are what can tolerate up to 22% without getting stuck in a red band. And also, if it goes up by any means, we'll continuously make profit. So you see here that you're going to be a win-win situation anywhere you would be going. So let's check the conservative option. Okay, so I'll be employing $50 here for this mod, right? So now what's going to happen is our price scale is 1.5, take profit ratio is 1%, safety orders is 15, and the volume scale is 1.2. So every time the price drops by 1.5%, our bot will buy 1.2 times of Tron than the previous order in succession of 15 orders straight. So that's going to keep us in a safety, healthy region. Okay, so what we're going to do is, along with you guys, wish all of us a luck. Okay, we're going to set this part. The price scale is 1.5, safety orders is 15, take profit ratio is 1%. So wherever the price drops, once it accumulates and drops the average price, and once the average price is more than 1%, the price rise is more than 1% from the average price, it will sell the whole chunk. The investment is $50, the volume scale is 1.2, and the price range is given here. Right. Okay, so now we have created this part. So let's click the detail. You see, now we have created the Tron USDT bot martingale. And once you create it, just don't rush to see profit, just close it down and move ahead. So you see, you can click more here and check what other options you have. You can stop the bot, and you can even share your results. Here on your right hand corner, you will see average profit percentage. Just don't rush into that, don't worry about it. And here, when we click placed orders, we can see how much of Tron we have bought, how much of USDT we are holding in case, and the average cost of Tron. It's very important to know the average cost of Tron here. I'll teach about that in the next video, explaining how to take a bot out of a red zone, right? So yeah, these are the settings of this trade. So provided that you believe the Tron is gonna go up to, let's go back to its price scale, and let's check the historical prices. Let's believe that the Tron goes up to about 6.4%, 0.064, let's say 0.063, maybe 8. Okay, so we could go click details, go to parameters, and set a take profit for all the Tron. So let's say checking the prices back again, and that'll be somewhere around 40%. So let's say if our net profit goes to 40%, okay, we would close our bot there. Okay, right. So you don't have to worry to see that Tron would have might have just reached your potential somewhere while you're sleeping, and that it might have gone down. So now you have set up a take profit. Don't set a stop loss. Make sure that you don't set a stop loss. Now your bot is running. Now keep an eye on it. And if you have any questions in setting up, please make sure to drop us an email. The email can be found on blockfinet.com, which is our blog. You can actually read through the same article of this and also educate whoever you know about this to be financially free in 2025 along with me. So thank you for following up with me, guys. If you have any questions, reach me out, comment down below, or you can reach me through Instagram or drop me an email, and like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. Have a great